Okay, hello. I'm Maria Konner with Under the Golden Gate. We're here with Nick Olivero from Hedwig, who just had a fabulous show. And tell us, Nick, a little bit about the Hedwig show.
Oh, well, it's part rock and roll, part theater, and a whole lot of party. We opened December 5th, and tonight was our 57th performance.
Well, and you keep extending, I understand, right?
Well, you know, Hedwig needs to extend because it's just an angry inch, so she'll take everything she can get.
Of course. What is it about the Hedwig show that inspired you to do this show?
I think at the core of it, I mean, what's beautiful about the show is it's got great music. It's a lot of my Wig in a Box, one of my favorite songs. But really at the core is a story about a person who's trying to really figure out who they are, and sexual identity, personal identity, and all the other things that go about trying to figure out exactly who you are in the world. And I think a lot of people can relate to that, whether they're gay, straight, bi, transgendered, or old, young. I mean, everyone's dealing with that.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to do this. Well, probably not this show. I don't know if this was on my agenda, but I started at 12, and I got into doing theater, and by the time I was 17 or so, I directed my first show, and wanted to start a company. I had a company in my first college, transferred, had a company there, and then moved out here, started Boxcar, and you know, it's changed over the years. We started doing new work, and then it was a little bit tougher doing new work. A lot of people don't want to come see new shows, and so now I take shows that people know, and I take my new work, adaptive spin to it, and do that, and it's great because it's created a larger community. More people come out and see the work. There's something new about this production. You know, with the 8 Hedwigs instead of 1, it provides something very different than the normal production, the traditional production, rather. Isn't it amazing to call John Cameron Mitchell's production traditional? But you know, there's something very different about this one, and so there's something new about it, even though it's still something that people already know and love.
Well, the thing I love about community theater, it almost seemed very personal. The audience was so into the characters, and like, is every show a little bit different than every other one?
Yeah, you know, the audience is completely, they make up what the show's going to be about. And the more that they put into the show, the more that the actors want to put in. So I'm trying to help facilitate that before the show. We try and warm them up, just like you would with a comedy show. You know, you got to get the audience going. You got to get them in the right mood to have fun. It's very different than doing traditional theater.
What's your favorite gender?
What's my favorite gender?
I love all the different genders.
I do love all. You know, I mean, I'll be honest. I love. Well, how racy can I be on this program?
FCC does not control.
Okay, great. So, like, I love the tits on a woman. Love them. But you give me a nice cock any day. So, you know, I'm gonna have to, you know, do a little experimenting on my own. I think.
How about cock and tits?
Cock and tits. I mean, how can you go wrong? Right?
I say we got to take this show on the road. How do we make it happen?
I need about $250,000. So if you have it, or if anybody else has it, we'll move it to the next venue. And then after that, we're looking at other cities.
How do they find you to donate money?
Oh, baby, I'm around. you don't need to find me. I'll find you.
Nick Olivero from Hedwig. Fabulous show. San Francisco. Words of wisdom. Give me like one word of wisdom.
Rock out with your cock out.
That's a good one. Very good. All right.